Hey everybody, Patrick here. Just wanted to kind of cover my canister check. I just did a 25% water change. When I did my 25% water change, I actually vacuumed my gravel. Just the top part, I didn't go very deep, just kind of lightly over the skin of the top. I'm leaving some of the beneficial um, residue and debris in the rock, especially from my plants. But I just did it, so a little bit cloudy, but fish are still active and happy. Um, but I'm going to do a filter check. It's been about a week since I set up my canister filter. I figure it's probably going to be running quite a bit. Sucking a lot of debris, so I just want to check it after I did my water change. So I'm going to adjust the camera, and then I want to show you my canister setup. If you notice in my 45-gallon aquarium setup video, I actually went over my trays and in the order that I had them. This time I'm going to actually show you what's in each tray. So that way, hopefully, it'll help you when you need to do a canister change or just a canister filter check. So I'm going to adjust the camera so you can see this. Aim it down. Okay. Get it aimed down a little bit. All right. So there we go. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug it. So I have it unplugged and pull the cord out. I'm going to grab my pot here. Okay. I like to put a towel down on here because it makes it easier for me to do this. That way I don't have to. It's kind of a towel I use for doing this. So the first thing I'm going to do is just take the outlet and inlet block. I'm going to disconnect that. Slide this over. Some water come out of it. Just going to kind of let that hang there and drip. Grab this, pull it out. All right, Marineland C220. So I'm going to do my filter check now, just to check and see. Water out of there. I'm going to set it like this. And pull out the first tray. So notice just the tray, no filter floss, nothing. Next tray is my lava rock. Don't really need to rinse this. It's only been a week, so this isn't really what I'm checking. Here's my second tray, and this is going from top down. So if you notice, like I said in my other video, I had this is the basically no carb. It's from Fluval, these little bags. Like these, they help remove ammonia. And in my video for ick, these were the things that I mentioned as far as carbon that you want to remove if you're treating with ick guard. Because with ick guard, these things here have carbon pellets in them, and it will filter out the medication. Below these do have lava rock. So I have a layer of lava rock, and then I put these bags on top. So they look good. Next tray, this is the third tray from top down. This is my filters, or my foams. So I have the fine, I have the medium, and then I have the coarse below that. And they look fairly decent, so I don't really need to do anything with those. Bottom tray, you notice it's all nice and blue and yellow and orange, looks like Easter. These are the pot scrubbies. Okay. These actually are working pretty well. You can notice there's a lot of little debris in there. So I'm going to put this back in there. Looks pretty good. One thing I like to do is I like to add the yellows. You can see 2 yellows and then these light greens. They'll show me if there's any debris. On the bottom, this is where I was mentioning Pond Guru's suggestion as far as the ceramic rings. You notice down on the bottom, you see the ceramic rings there? One layer. Basically these will defuse a lot of the debris collected on the bottom. Pull some of these out. They still look pretty good. So I'm going to put these back in, make sure it's all one layer. So basically all I was doing is, one, just wanted to check it to make sure it was okay and that it was filtering okay. Really, I don't need to check this for probably a month or so. You could probably do, I'd say, 2 or 3 water changes before you even really need to worry about changing out your filters. So I'm going to put this back in. Pot scrubbies, bottom. Make sure it seats. And I'm going to do my foams. Foams. Lava rock with my no carb filter bags. Good. And then the one with the lone lava rock. One thing I want to make sure of, seems like there might be something I felt it actually seep that to me. So. Unseat it. And then the little tray on the top there. These, you know, a lot of people say, oh, it leaks. I'm going to show you a little trick that I have learned about these little levers on the back, on the side. So what I do is I take this one, goes right in. This one. Now I'm gonna pick this up. This is kind of awkward, so it's gonna seem awkward at first when you do it. But the reason I do this is because I want to make sure it doesn't leak and it seats right. Because I've had some in the past where these little levers haven't really stayed. Now see, I still have this in, so I'm going to alright, so it's all the way down. Okay. Now I'm going to take my little handy dandy towel and dry it off. Now, it's kind of obvious why I'm drying this off, but I'll tell you. It's so I can look for leaks. I can't really tell if it's leaking if I have all the drips and water on the sides. So I kind of dry it off and make sure all the places. Okay. I'm going to put this back in. Actually, I'm going to dry that little spot right here, because I want to make sure it's all dry when I put this back in, because if it starts to leak, I want to make sure I see it. Move this towel. Okay. Now I'm moving this. You can see. I'm going to put this back in. Key. Make sure we don't have any leaks. We don't see any. Plug it back in. Starting back up. And there you go. There's my C220 filter check. Air, it'll dissipate in a couple minutes, recirculate, and be good to go. So there you are. So I hope this was helpful. Showed you the order of trays and showed you how to do your filter check. So I will talk to you soon.